29 CSGO things pros do that you don't. Let's get into it, shall we? If you are looking for a palace lurk smoke, look no further. Forcer is going to show you a sick way of doing so, as it lands perfectly out in the middle of the balcony, which allows you to get out. Go out with a flash and the CTs will not be able to stop you, as they can't see you and they'll be blind as well. Forcer is going to hold ramp by jumping off this platform onto this wall here. It's a very strong off angle for any CTs pushing. You are not going to get hard cleared. This position you've probably seen Modesty showed off when he's streaming. He's actually done this a couple of times. Here is one way to molly Ticket from Tetris. This is a different lineup than the one that you usually seen. Ticket defensive smoke, stand in this corner, aim here, then press your run throw bind. If you're retaking A, you need to do this wall bang here. It's going to clear any T's that are going to be in front of Ticket. Check out this duo play that you could do from 00 Nation, where they're going to double Molotov apartments. Then you're going to see one player push up while the other player is going to flash for him. So the player pushing up is going to throw a smoke at the deep molly, which smokes out apartments. Here's how to solo take apartments from Dupree. You're going to first throw a deep Molotov, jump spot to see if anyone's there, then stand that corner and throw a deep smoke, which lands on top of the molly. Here is a solo play you can make in your pugs and matchmaking if I go ahead and throw a deep smoke, which blocks off the van side, and you could post up to see if anyone's towards short. If the T's are executing A and you're towards window and the jungle side, you're smoked off, throw these flashes and they're going to own the T's. If you think there's a CT pushed up apartments, you could throw this flash here. The flash is going to bounce off the wall and any CTs that's pushed up can hear it, but it causes them to look away, and then by the time they look back, you're already in their face and their crosshairs thrown off. This video is brought to you by GG Drop. So if you're looking for an alternative way to open CSGO cases in-game, you can check out GG Drop to have a wide selection. GG Drop has these events where there are new cases in game modes. Currently the pirate event is going on. I'm going to open the explosion case. You can see the skins and the percent of each skin for all the cases. Let's test my luck and see what I get. I got a Glock 18 Bullet Queen that's worth $41. I'm going to use the upgrade mode to see if I can get a better skin. I have a 37% chance to get this Op Wildfire for $94, and woohoo, I got it. You can use the contract mode to trade in your skins for a higher weapon grade. Withdrawing your skins is so easy. Go to your inventory, click the skin you want, and you will be sent a trade offer in a matter of seconds. There are also so many ways to deposit like Visa, PayPal, crypto, and more. Use my code NART to get 11% deposit bonus. GG Drop offers free wheel spins once a day, and if you use this code listed, you will get an extra free spin. Use my link in the description and start opening cases at the right place. It's GG Drop. Scrunk has a defensive nade set from this back pillar. Look how he positions. So first off, he's going to hold this flash here. So when looking for orc executes, he's going to throw it and it's not going to blind him. He's going to follow it up with a Molotov that lands in front of the banana entrance. This is one of Perfecto's favorite utility combo to throw. If you are a B player, you need to know this utility that I just showed here from Scrunk. It's so good. Scrunk from the top of first oranges has a one-way smoke lineup where he's ducked, puts his crosshair like this, then right click throw. Afterwards, he's going to get behind second oranges and ducks, and you can see he has a one way to spot the T's if they were to cross. He tries to reposition as the smoke fades, however gets punished for doing so. Axile's going to throw the one-way smoke to defend the long wrap. So this is a smoke that I previously shown from, I believe, Saw when they played OG at the RMRs. We're going to see the effect of the one-way come through here, as Buzz is not going to be able to spot Axile and falls into his crosshair. Besides a one-way, it can be a good smoke if the T's smoke Big Pit, which will give you room and space to work around. When you're splitting A and you have teammates wrapping long into A, usually these flashes are thrown from inside apartments, but you can throw them from short. One play you can make with the coffin smoke is by jumping on top of coffins to see over smoke, and it gives you a one-way. Flash mid for your teammates from behind haycart by aiming above this cross, then left click throw. Automatic with this nade set where he's going to get stuck in this wall. First off, he's going to smoke off arch with this lineup. Afterwards, he is going to throw a Molotov over the wall for lane. EG will pair this smoke up with a library smoke, and they're going to wrap A and split. Lambert is going to throw a flash for mid so he could peek out of boiler. He gets stuck on the back wall, aims there, then left click throw. Afterwards he pushes down the stairs and he's going to peek lane. Here's an easy way to smoke mid banana. Get behind this wall, aim there, then left click throw. Afterwards you're going to want to follow Molotov for behind half wall that lands in front of the smoke. This is a 200 IQ CT setup Molotov where Exercise pushes apartments, then Haji Molotovs it off. This works out so well as the sound cue baits the tees to think that it's a stair Molotov, which sets up Exercise for this flank. If you're back sight and you want to flash for your teammates to peek door, get in the middle, aim at the black dot, then jump throw. It lands perfectly in the middle for door. So you want to take water control. Well, you need to know these two flashes. The first one is for water and then the second one will cover short. The beautiful thing about these two flashes is that they won't blind your teammates at scaling. Connector door smoke you need to know by staying next to this ladder, aim at this part of the leaf, then jump throw. This smoke will help with the CTs blowing up the door. Here is a dual play you can make. Have your teammate throw this monster lurk smoke, and then you're going to come out with the smoke towards the right where it gives you a one way to play around, and you're going to see Key able to sneak up and get a frag with it. You could bait the enemy to peeking into you by throwing the smoke towards the mid of banana at divider and then boosting over the smoke. However, we're not going to see anyone from Imperial walk into it. Next time you're on eco, invest in a Zeus like Cadian and stand in the middle of the stair by divider and you can get lucky like this. Stown is going to Molotov the boost, however you're going to see the Molotov miss and it doesn't land correctly. I tried this Molotov in a practice server and couldn't get it myself. If you have a consistent way or easier way, please let me know. Here is a set lineup for a defensive pit smoke that we're going to see where you get along with this wall, put your crosshair like this, then right click throw. X does not realize that C9 scales up very fast and he's still throwing his nades, so he doesn't get to take advantage of this smoke. Nafni shows an insane off angle from the default boxes on top of him. Have your teammate watch short. What's so sick about this off angle is that if the T's decide to walk out, you get to spot their shadow, and you're not going to get cleared from this angle as it's not commonly played. If the T's are executing A and you're rotating in from B, you need to throw this defensive smoke that lands in front of jump up. This smoke will give you cover and space to push through the T's jump up smoke if there is one. On the left, I showed Goofy throwing a set lineup, and on the right, you see Tapson winging it. Jerry is going to smoke Kimber from the ruin side, and his teammates are going to use this smoke by rushing mid to temple to B. If you get smoked off A main, what you could do to counter the smoke is to boost on the table, which we see Fords do here, and you're going to see Result be able to spot heaven and get a frag off of it. Here's a play that you could do with your friend. Have them smoke bridge and push through the smoke while you're going to nade left side as well as flash to left, and your teammate is going to push through the smoke and peek the ruin side. This smoke is pretty meta, the one that Shelfie's throwing for left B site near spawn. One way that teams are using this smoke is to have their T-Opper set up to post on the other side, so when that smoke blooms it forces the CT-Opper to go to the other side, which the T-Opper should be posted up already. After plant, you're going to see Axel make his way towards this left platform where he's going to get boosted by his teammate to see over the smoke. One counter you could do against CT's B site smoke is to boost towards CT near this wall. You can see over the smoke and it gives you a one way as well. Cypher throws the connector one way smoke that I showed last week that Rain threw. I believe Rain missed through his because you can see that there's more of a gap here for Cypher to spot towards canals. Thomas with the 200 IQ Molotov by misthrowing the molly on purpose to have the sound effect that the mid doors is mollied off still so that he could push up to catch the CTs by surprise. Wicadia throws a B main smoke where he ducks on the tip of the shadow, stands up, puts his crosser like this, then presses his run throw bind. We're going to see Siren go ahead and try to Molotov the back generators, I believe. However, the Molotov missed and I couldn't get it myself. If you know a consistent easy way to throw this, let me know. So you're taking the B site. Well, you're going to want to know these two Molotovs that one wind throw. They're going to cover from quad to back site, connecting as well. Buster throws a mid one-way smoke, however not from the sandbags that most pros throw, however from that wall. Afterwards, he's going to follow up with a T mid nade. and this is going to leave a gap towards the bottom right of the smoke. Most pros know and won't fall for this one way when they see this smoke. We're going to see Nafny push up ramp and get on top of the ramp sandbag, but look how he holds Crane with this off angle headshot. If you think there's an opper holding mid, like the really tight close angle, what you could do is you're going to see Buster get drop a nade from his teammate, and he's going to nade stack off the beam, which does really good damage onto Monesi, almost taking him out. The most common CT smoke that's meta is this defensive one-way smoke for sandbag ramp. Nico tries to push up to spot anyone towards ramp with a one-way, and one way to counter this without the CTs being able to see you is to spray the smoke, which we see Hobbit do here. G2 have a bottom ramp smoke up, and they're going to have a player on the left and right phase the smoke, and then you're going to see Monesi hit an insane 3k deagle. After taking stairs control, and if the T's throw the B main lurk smoke, what you could do is you could throw this nade set here, which Hooksy does, who learned it from Big Clan, where you're going to smoke off the entrance of B main and then Molotov the left to clear it. Afterwards, he jiggle peeks it, doesn't see anybody, falls back to wood, where he jiggle peeks again, makes contact, and then falls off. If you're coming out A main, you need to throw these flashes for your teammates that go off this wall towards Brokey. These are the single-handedly best flashes that you could throw when you're coming out A main, as they're not going to blind your teammates. Elbow Molotov lineup, where you stand next to this wall, aim at that white dot without moving your mouse, strafe over towards this left wall near house, then jump throw. Here is a very unique off angle held by Neofrag on top of this small platform inside A main that is going to surprise Stiko. If you are planning on to play this position, you will need a teammate to cover your other side, which we see Dexter do there. Here is how to smoke off CT from inside house. This is a safe way without exposing yourself. Kaysa Molotov sight from door, and he follows up with the viewer flash that I showed last week. It's the God flash that you throw that lands behind the pillar that's not going to blind your teammates coming up banana. Here is Nock advancing up banana, and you can see the flashes don't blind him as he enters up banana. Keysun has a really cool long Molotov that he throws from the door as he approaches it. However, you're going to see that it does not land cleanly. If you're playing cave and the T's are showing no presence and they're not coming up lane fast, what you could do is you can stand in this corner to throw the smoke off this wall, and what that's going to do is going to give you a one-way to get on this little platform here outside of lane. Then you're going to want to push out, get on the platform, and you have a one-way. Just make sure when you're doing this that mid is smoked off. Hobbit throws mid nades at elbow, and look at the flash that he throws after this nade. He's going to throw it off this wall here, and it's going to land behind him, blinding any T's that come out fast. This flash is really good, as you're going to see that it blinds the T's mid, and it doesn't blind Hobbit as he's past the flash. Here we have Skulls coming out first, and you're going to see he gets blind by Hobbit's flash. You guys know I watch a lot of demos and matches, and when I tell you this is the most overpowered position on a site, I really mean it. This position is always good for one or even multi-frags. Add this position into your playbook and you will raise your KD, which you could also do by subscribing to this channel and by checking out my other tips and tricks videos. Till next time, NartOutHere, peace.